Ladies and gentlemen, we keep the fights rolling for you. Please help me welcome to the cage, representing the Old Guard Thai Boxing Club, Austin Fowler.
And as we saw earlier with Crisco Gutierrez, the Old Guard brought a nice cheering section here. They're here for Austin Fowler as well.
Yeah, that's always really cool, especially in the amateurs and when you're fighting on the local scene like this, you know what I'm saying? Having to sell the tickets and everything, all of your people, your friends and family, all your teammates from the gym coming through to the big fights to support you, you know what I'm saying? Super cool. He brought the cheering section. Let's see if he can put that performance on now tonight for all his people.
There we have Austin Fowler, 6 foot tall, officially weighed in at 183.4 pounds, representing the Old Guard. Undefeated going into this at 1-0, trying to make it 2-0 here tonight. There you see him with the final touches. Looking nice and relaxed.
I like that tiger ring. That's a good looking tat.
I agree, I'm not a tattoo guy.
But you are a cat guy, right? You appreciate a good cat, Todd.
Oh shoot, there's a lot of ways we can go with that joke, brother, but we got kids watching. Austin Fowler, ready for action.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, his opponent makes his way to the cage, representing Hero Martial Arts and Odyssey Martial Arts, Derek Gablesberg.
Derek Gablesberg making his way to the cage, 6 foot tall, 179.5 pounds, coming in light for this matchup.
Extremely light. I mean, that's, again, at some point you're putting yourself at a real competitive disadvantage when you come in at 5-6 pounds under the limit.
Yeah, no doubt. I'm curious what inspired him to come in so light. Maybe just somebody that just doesn't want to cut weights. Sometimes, especially with such a big gaps in the mixed martial arts, you'll see guys do that where they're a little too big for the next weight class under, but they're a little bit too small for the current weight class that they're in. There you see it on the tail of the tape, 179.6, the official weight for Gablesberg.
But a guy who's got 5 years of training, if he's going to fight at 185, he's got time to build his body up to carry 185 pounds properly. Living in that middle range is just not the right way. If either you don't want to cut weight, you don't want to make it to 170, I get that. That means you've got to put in that work to get yourself to be a healthy 185.
Let's see if that helps his performance here tonight as we have Derek Gablesberg primed and ready. He's inside the cage and he is ready for action.
Ladies and gentlemen, our fifth fight of the night is being brought to us by Ashley King Properties and is scheduled for 3 rounds of 3 minutes each in the Elevate FC middleweight division. Introducing first on my left, fighting out of the Mitchell Roofing and Exteriors blue corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 183.5 pounds. His record stands 1 win, no losses. Fighting out of Austin, Texas, Austin Fowler. And across the cage on my right, fighting out of Lone Star Injury Attorney's red corner. He stands 6 feet tall, weighed in at 179.5 pounds. His record debut, ladies and gentlemen, fighting out of Houston, Texas, Derek Gablesberg. Referee in charge of the action, J.J. Ferraro.
Austin Fowler, Derek Gablesberg. This fight is officially underway.
Boy, very aggressive start for Fowler.
Yeah, immediately trying to get to that pressure.
Oh, he's done.
Big right
That was
hook
clean.
from
It's
Fowler.
over. Oh, maybe not.
Wow.
Dude, he fell face first. I thought it was over.
I agree. I think he went out in the ground. When he hit the ground, it probably woke him back up.
Yeah, Gablesberg really right there showing that toughness. He's definitely still
he
on
might
wobbly
still
legs.
be out, man.
He's on very wobbly legs, throwing a high kick. Man, still trying to get his wits about him.
Honestly, this situation right here helps Gablesberg if he can just hold on.
I hate going to the grappling here. You had a guy who's clearly on ice skates and you jump to your wrestling. I think he was real close to a finish, and now, like you said, Gablesberger's got it. Man,
wow,
look at that.
That is
That's
deep.
Woo, a triangle choke right there for Gablesberg, but Fowler lifted him up like he was about to slam him, so he had to get out of there.
What a start to this fight. We're not even a minute into this middleweight matchup here at Elevate Fighting Championship.
Mounted guillotine. It's deep.
Referee J.J. Fowler looking close in on the action.
Tough to finish right there.
Yeah,
He lets it go.
Gablesberg was fighting the hands right there really well. Oh, man, he pushes him off from the guard position, and now we're back on the feet.
A lot of credit to Gablesberg fighting through all that.
100%. Gablesberg showing that toughness right there, you know what I'm saying? But Fowler, he on the offense, he's on the pushing forward, and he's coming with the attack right now.
Gablesberger needs to get his hands up. He's got to. He's carrying his hands way too low for a guy who's wobbly.
Man, big knee to the head there from Fowler. Referee letting it go on. Man, there's just been so much action going on right now. These guys are putting it all on the line here at Elevate Fighting Championship.
It's been non-stop for 2 minutes right now between these two fighters right here. And Fowler, he's pretty much just gone straight forward the entire time. You know, me personally, Gablesberg, he showed some really good moves with the triangle choke and then the guard game from bottom position, you know what I'm saying? He may not be too inclined to just try to get it to the floor, you know what I mean? But Fowler right here, just a nice big takedown right there.
Yeah, ideally when you get it to the floor, you'd like it to be in your guard, not in this basically like a side mount. But yeah, I'm with you. I think the advantage for Gablesberg is going to be down here eventually. It's just he's got to get it on his terms.
Yeah, for sure, on his terms. But right now, Fowler, he really in the driver's seat right now.
Man, and Gablesberg now coming back. Fowler now with that power, trying to still impose it in these closing seconds of round number 1.
Sidekick right there from Gablesberg.
So far, it's been the round of the night so far. Man, how did Gablesberg make it out of that first round, guys?
That's wild that he survived that. I swear I thought he was out when he got hit with that shot. It looked like he fell face first and it was over.
Man, I agree with you, AJ. Keep going, brother.
Just to be able to recover and make it a competitive round after that moment, you got to give him some credit for that.
100%, bro. He showed that toughness right there and that fighting spirit, you know what I mean? And Gablesberg, he's still in this fight, but Fowler, he clearly had an extreme advantage in that first round, really being aggressive with the forward pressure and doing the ground and pound from the top position and landing the strikes from the stand-up game as well. Whatchamacallit, Gablesberg, he's going to need to make some adjustments in this second round for sure.
No doubt. I think it starts with keeping his hands up.
I hear you.
Man, that seemed like a quick minute. And these guys have been like in a full sprint in that first round. Let's see what they have left.
Gablesberg looked like he'd been in a fight.
Man, a lot of credit to him, though. I mean, that dude is tough.
Yeah, you're not lying, man.
Yeah, that first round was very frenetic. Let's see that gas tank now from these fighters for sure.
That constant pressure from Fowler.
Yeah, a lot of clinching right here because the forward pressure from Fowler.
Dude, I like that bulldog takedown right there, man. That's just bully stuff. That's some schoolyard business.
Yeah, he got strong right there. He was very strong right there in that position. Gablesberg right here with a left arm underhook, though. He's trying to use that to get to his side and try to come up.
Uh-oh, they got to protect his neck here. Got to protect it. He's in trouble.
Sometimes kind of hard right here to ooh, but now he's transitioning to this Darce.
I like this choke. See if he's got it here.
Possible Darce choke.
It's like a ninja choke kind of. I guess he does have the arm in, but no, pops it out. Oh, back to the triangle. Dude, that's slick, man. He almost had it again.
Very close, very close.
Dude, if I'm Austin Fowler, I want to get back up on my feet. He had a clear advantage on his feet, and down here twice, he's been nearly triangled. I feel like if I'm him, I just want to stand up and get back in my comfort zone.
Fowler looking to keep that goose egg behind his first victory. Looking for number 2 here tonight.
He's got to clear his right arm. He can't let Gablesberg control his right wrist at all like this. It's just asking for dangerous spots.
Well, right here, Gablesberg looking to pass right here from this top half guard position.
Honestly, he's taking quite a bit of damage from the top here.
Yeah, Gablesberg was throwing those shots right there from the bottom guard, you know what I mean? But Fowler now here, got him in a front headlock situation. Is he gonna use it to take the back right here? Spins, gets behind him.
I would like to see him get a hook there, basically just let him back up.
And look how seamlessly Gablesberg just stood to his feet. If he could get that leg out, that would have been a superb escape there.
I'll say that grappling exchange told me that Austin Fowler's getting tired. Like, because there were some positions where he could have really taken a dominant position, and he just was a little bit lax with it and let Gablesberg get back into this fight. Gablesberg, the deeper this thing goes, the better chance he may have.
Well, he was landing some good ground and pound from that situation. From the bottom, he was throwing the hammers, and then when he was defending against that single leg, he was also throwing hammers. Fowler on top, though, again now, though.
Gablesberg kind of just went down on his own there. That was very weird.
With 22 seconds left in this second round, see, you could get the last finishing touches, the last finishing punches to finish this round strong.
Yeah, I agree with you, AJ. I think that's that lack of experience. You know, Dave Gablesberg on his debut here tonight. I mean, you're not going to win an MMA fight doing that type of stuff.
There's no pulling guard in MMA. It doesn't work.
Round 2 comes to a close. Entertaining fight thus far in this battle between Austin Fowler and Gablesberg. Not a good sign there from Gablesberg, taking a deep breath there after the round.
I think both these guys are tired, and
now they've been, to their credit, they've been expending a lot of energy. They're going to learn through this experience, you know, how to pace themselves properly, how to last, because if they're feeling like this after 3 3-minute rounds, man, just imagine how they're going to feel in those 5-minute rounds.
well, and also think about Gablesberg. He's carrying around the weight of a guy who's 5 pounds heavier than him, and that goes back to what we talked about at the beginning. Like, you've got to be able to figure out the appropriate weight that you should be at, because when you're in there with a guy who's a bigger and stronger guy, it wears on you as the fight goes on.
There we see some of the shots of our Houston crowd here tonight, representing and supporting Chris Lopez and Elevate Fighting Championship. Spread the word to your friends and family at home. They can only see this action on clearlifemedia.com as we are about to start the third and final round in this explosive middleweight fight.
30 seconds in, I didn't see this thing going to round 3. I can tell you that much.
Hey, this has been a great scrap between these two fighters,
yeah,
for sure.
this is a good brawl, man.
Third and final round. Let's see how this story unfolds.
2 jabs right there from Gablesberg from the southpaw stance. That was nice.
Whoa.
And a backside head kick. That was good. Another head kick. Dude.
Man, Gablesberg's corner is going crazy right now.
Man, it looks like Gablesberg maybe has the cardio edge here.
Right here, he was able, that time, he didn't let Fowler clinch him, and he circled off the fence. He's trying to keep it in the space right here, working behind his punches.
And the body language right now, Fowler's looking like he's giving in to the fatigue.
Yeah, Fowler now, I said earlier, needs to stay on the feet. Now he needs to drag it to the mat and hang on, because he's got a 2-0 lead right now. You cannot get yourself knocked out here.
Yeah, I'd agree with you on that two-round lead. Go ahead, Ricky.
No, this is the position that Fowler needed right here. He just wanted to clinch him up, and he's on a single leg right here. But now Gablesberg back in space. This is where Gablesberg wants to keep the fight right here.
Fowler's exhausted, man. You can tell he is just gassed. I think that's a mistake by Gablesberg. He almost exposed himself there.
Style points with the spinning hook kick, but
you're down 2 rounds to none. Style points don't matter right now,
I
man.
hear you.
And he's going for that big risk, big reward.
Ooh.
But right now, this is not where he wants to be. There's only 100-minute 40 left.
Fowler, I would have liked to see him get that backside hook in first. Might not matter.
Man, it's a little bit under the neck. This is close to being finished. He's got plenty of time.
But
Wow.
I was going to say, regardless, he's got himself a position that he can hang on to for the rest of the round and win a decision, but turning back into a scramble here.
That's going to score big in the eyes of the judges. Right now, he's taking control of this round with that rear naked choke attempt. Time is not on the side of Derek Gablesberg.
Yeah, Fowler right there. He really showed that grappling chops right there. playing it smart in that situation. The back take, he misses the rear naked choke, but then he just continues to stay ahead and rides the position to go ahead and just take the top side control now. And with 45 seconds left, this is looking really, really good right now for Austin Fowler.
And that's the benefit. Rarely do you know for sure that you're in a position that you're up 2 rounds to none. I think Fowler knows he is, so he can kind of just ride this thing out and get himself a win.
Right here, he's got the full mount. 30 seconds left. He could still land some really, really devastating ground and pound from this mount position.
He can, but I think it's very important for him to at least maintain control, because we've seen when the fight's in a neutral position in this 3rd round, he's lost.
Yeah, great position for him for sure right now.
Now he could get a finish, maybe jump off to that side. Nope, it's going to be looks like we're going to get to the judges here.
Austin Fowler and Derek Gablesberg go the decision here tonight at Elevate Fighting Championship. What a fight, gentlemen.
Man, it was really hard to tell who had the cardio advantage in that fight. It was like a roller coaster. It felt like at the end of round 2, remember, Gablesberg was sitting in the corner, didn't want to get up. And then at the end of this round, they came out and Gablesberg looked like he had all the cardio. Fowler looked gassed. Just a really wild cardio fight.
Both of these fighters, yeah, that was a great 3-round fight between Fowler and Gablesberg. You can tell. Look at both of them right now sitting on the stool. They both really left it all inside the cage tonight. You know what I'm saying? Wow, what a great fight from both these guys. Entertaining for sure.
Rick, at what point in you're known for being a cardio guy. Like, at what point in your career did you realize how important cardio was going to be to your game?
You know, my whole career since I was a kid, truthfully. Between us, my whole career since I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? I always really focused on that for sure, you know what I'm saying? Wrestling helped me a lot with it, the Muay Thai, the kickboxing, you know what I mean? The grappling, the jiu-jitsu. But, yeah, watching a lot of early UFC, that was one of my inspirations for sure, knowing that, like, watching fighters like a Frankie Edgar or whatever, that one inspired me.
Man, both of these guys immediately took a seat. I was almost thinking, are they preparing for a 4th round?
That's what it looked like, right? The coaches in there rubbing their legs.
All right, let's make it official. Hand it over to Colin.
Ladies and gentlemen, big round of applause for these 2 fighters. They left it in the cage. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Let's see who you thought won. By a round of applause, who feels like Austin Fowler took the fight? By a round of applause, how many think Derek Gablesberg took the fight? Well, it doesn't matter what you think. Judge Chance Williams scores the fight 29-28, Austin Fowler. Judge Jesse Lorenzo scores the fight 29-28, Derek Gablesberg. And Judge Ricardo Delgado scores the fight 29-28 for your winner by split decision, Austin Fowler.
And Austin Fowler improves to 2-0 here tonight. But no shame for Derek Gablesberg in his MMA debut. Heck of a showing and heck of a beard he showed there tonight.
Yeah, mad respect to both these fighters, for sure. We're early in the fight card right now, but for sure, fight of the night so far between these 2 fighters. That was a great showing, but to the winner goes the spoils, you know what I'm saying? Big win right there for Fowler. That was a great one.
Yeah, certainly the most competitive fight so far. I mean, that was it. You can make a good case for either guy. I think the right guy won there, but if you argue that Gablesberg won it, I wouldn't put up too much of a fight.